Well, let's talk about business. Business 101. It's like running your own business, right? It is your own business. So let's talk about that a little bit. Um, but before we even talk about it, let us take a minute to reflect and think about some things. So I want you right now at this moment to close your eyes and I want you to think about the best house that you can think of. Maybe it's your dream home. Maybe you saw it on HGTV, Dream Homes. Maybe, I don't know where you saw it, or maybe you designed it on your own. I want you to stop and think about that. I want you to think about what's in it, the material you use, the yard, what you'll do with this home, if there's a guest home included, all of those great things. I want you to think about those for a minute. Now I want you to stop and I am going to assume that some of you have the best material. I saw I saw someone with a cork countertop and it was beautiful. And I was like, I wish I could have that. I saw the most beautiful floors. I saw high ceilings, chandeliers that are, maybe $500,000 chandelier. I saw all of these things, and people tell me about the yard. Maybe they have horses, maybe they have a ranch, maybe they have a farm. I don't know. Maybe they have a wedding venue on the side. It's beautiful, whatever it is. And I've heard people telling me of ponds that they want in front of their house with koi in it. They like all of these things come up. But what I never hear when I hear people describe the best house that they have, I never hear anyone describe the foundation of the home, which is ugly. It's concrete, it's underground. You barely can see it, but it works because it's keeping all these beautiful things afloat. It's keeping your high ceilings, it's keeping those beams, it's giving some structure to this home that you love so dearly, but you don't describe that because it's not pretty. Business 101 is the structure. It's not pretty. It may cost you, but in the long run, it is much needed to keep that beautiful house from crumbling. You need a structure. So that is what Business 101 is. Introduction to this. The purpose of this course is you will be challenged to learn Business 101 if you become an entrepreneur. You have to learn this. Learn how to run a business and make the transition to an entrepreneurial mindset. That is extremely important. So, we're going to create a solid foundation by understanding your business. Learn how you should set up your day. Identify the right time to hire, learn how to pay yourself a salary, understand how to invest in your business, and learn much as you can from others. All that is creating some type of business plan for yourself that you definitely will use and see the vision and have a mission statement for. I always start with my personal statement, which is I am Katrina Ratty. I am best-selling author of Steal Your Skills from Corporate. I'm also an entrepreneur coach, and I coach on the mindset that it takes to transition out of an employee status to becoming the CEO of your life as a new entrepreneur. How exciting is that? And there's more about me there. Okay, should I take a business class as an entrepreneur? That question comes up a lot. You can if you want, but here's the thing you should understand. I feel that there are people who are in your environment or your resource vault, I like to say. So, business school isn't a requirement for success as an entrepreneur. However, it's hard to deny the many benefits of receiving a business degree. I just happen to have a business degree. Business school can provide the general and industry specific knowledge that many entrepreneurs lack when it comes to starting their own business. An entrepreneur combines the first three of these to manufacture goods or provide services. They typically create a business plan, hire labor, acquire resources and financing, and provide leadership and management for the business. Entrepreneurs commonly face many obstacles when building their company, and it's all because of that foundation. So it's not pretty. Should you have a degree in it? Not necessarily, but you should know enough about it so that you can run a profitable business and you won't get bogged down with making changes or having lawsuits or can't figure out tax. You have to figure these things out. So this is the most important class on business, but it's also informative and resourceful because this is when your networking comes into play. So it's all about the mindset. It really is. You're an employee versus an owner. Are you really ready to leave an employee mindset? You have to ask yourself because it's different. Think about this. You have been told if you're coming straight out of corporate or any other job that had a W 2, you've been told what time to come to work, what time to leave work, what time is lunch, sometimes what to eat for lunch, um, when to go on your bathroom break, who your friends are. They give you your clients, who your clients are. They take your clients from you. They tell you when to come in, when not to go in. You're so used to that that when you're an owner, I had to take a step back at times and say, I am waiting for someone to tell me what to do. And that doesn't come as an entrepreneur. These are things that you have to take initiative and do on your own. And that's where initiative comes in. So, are you really ready to leave an employee mindset? Absolutely. You have your own mind. You want to create your own company. This is the reason that you're here now. Running a business is just so different than being an employee. You need an entirely different mindset if your new small business is going to succeed. Whole different set of responsibilities. You no longer have the safety net that you thought was there. Maybe you were laid off like I was. You thought it was a safety net. It's not as safe. You go through the same anxiety. Business never sleeps. Supply your own benefits. And then you don't have a retirement fund unless you make one. So that is switching from an employee status to ownership. But that safety net is the one that gets me every time because we feel that it's safe. But if you spend your days waiting for them to tell you to do something, they're controlling your money, they're controlling this retirement fund, everything is being controlled. And now you're ready to take control back. You get to a certain point in your career where you want that control. And this is why you're here to get that control back. Are you ready to have an entrepreneur mindset? Running a business is just so different than being an employee. You need an entirely different mindset if your new business is going to succeed. Guess what? You're the boss now. No more suffering through consequences just to get through. No more dealing with others' bad decisions. You own your own title. You don't wait for them to give you a title and then that's what you're stuck with. You own your own title. And then you have more fulfilling responsibilities that feed your soul. And you create effective work boundaries. If you don't want to work within a certain period of time or hours because you want to spend that time with your family, you set those boundaries, not them. This is your company now. And I can assume that when you are ready to hire people, that because it's your own and you've had to work so long, that those are the values that you will bring to your employees as well. So it's an entrepreneur mindset that you have to shift into. And that is the very reason that we're here today is helping you make that transition into becoming a new entrepreneur. Business foundation is made of different components that may not be as glorified as marketing. So marketing is what you see blasted all over social media. Marketing are those beautiful business cards and flyers that people have. Marketing is all of that stuff. Marketing will drive you crazy because you want it. You want it, you want it, you want it. My very first client, I had no marketing. All I had was email, and I can get to a Word document. And what I created was a follow-up sheet that had a few lines on it that said, here's some things we can follow up with. And then I created um, a calendar for them. These are the days we're going to meet based on my calendar. Can you believe that? Because this person was not looking for the pretty stuff. And you'll find that out when you meet with clients. They're not looking for the pretty stuff. What they're looking for are results. People hire you because they want results. They don't want all of the pretty. It's nice to have. It's nice and it helps you bring in because people see shiny things. They attract more, but marketing is a must and it's a double-edged sword. But you definitely need a foundation. Identifying your skills, goal setting, etc. Foundation is built on the things you need in your business, not the things you want. And here's some examples of what you need in a foundation. And this is where networking comes in because you need to meet some of these individuals. You need to meet, you need business license for your business. If you need them, you have to get them. If you need business insurance, if you need a financial advisor, a health coach, an attorney, an accountant, a brand strategist, me, an entrepreneur coach is what is helping you with your foundation. And you will start to create this resource of individuals as well. These are things you need to help succeed in your business. You know your craft, so you let these other people know their craft to help you along the way. So here's your writing exercise. We talked about business 101. There's a lot of intricate parts to business because it all depends on the business that you're starting. If you need a license, if you need the insurance, if you need all of those things. And those are things that will be customized to your specific industry. But at this moment, take a moment to describe the things you need to keep your business moving smoothly. You may need an accountant, you may need an attorney. You need all of these things, but put them down and let's talk about that. Very short and sweet. To talk to you today. I looked at my time to see, it's very short and sweet, but business takes a lot and it all depends on and can be customized to your specific needs as a business owner now. LLCs, getting a website, getting all of those things are part of your business, and how you go about them is differs from person to person. But just knowing that you do have to have a foundation. You do have to, if you want a retirement fund, then get a financial advisor to help you with that. If your business requires insurance, then you get a person who specializes in that to help you. Do not be afraid to get help. And most people don't even think about it because they're so laser focused on the work that they do and they specialize in and they're an expert in, that they don't realize that other people have expertise as well. So if you need to get branding, if you need to get trademarked, if you need all of those things need to be taken care of, because the flip side of that are lawsuits and people stealing your ideas and just some things that you don't want to have to deal with on the flip side. So all of this was very short and sweet, but it's very impactful because these are things you need to run a business. And we'll talk about these more as we customize them to fit your specific business. Thanks again. Goodbye and good luck.